Yeah, we're doing some mountaineering today.
Yeah, we're flying over the summit of Denali, 20,000 feet, and if you're crazy enough, try landing on it.
Not
I
in
will
this
be.
plane.
I'm still looking for Gary, Dragon.
Yeah, I don't know what I mean, I actually messaged the guy on Xbox when we found him last time, but I got no response.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Good for you. Oh, that's awesome.
No, I want to switch servers, not weather. Okay.
Yeah, 21,000 feet. We'll need the door seals inflated, pitot heat, cabin heat, all that good stuff.
All that good stuff.
Probably will make the detour then, because I think my plane is only qualified up to 18,000 or so.
Morning, everyone.
Morning.
Hey, Claw.
Looks like we got a nice day up here.
Beautiful day.
Yep.
So just to get it straight, is it still Mount Denali or is it Mount McKinsey again? Because we're getting confused over here.
I refuse to call it Mount McKinley.
Oh, McKinley, that was it. Yeah, okay. Mount McKinsey, okay.
It's Denali.
It's Denali.
Okay. Then it should be.
Even this Canadian will call it Denali.
Tempted to say, especially you Canadians.
Okay, I don't know if everyone's ready to go or not, but
Yeah, I think everybody who's here is gonna get here.
okay.
Yeah, I thought Cirky was supposed to come. At least she said so. Okay, ready to
Maybe
go?
she'll catch up. Yeah, get lined up here. I think Dragon's around the wall, or no, he's airborne.
Trim reset.
Trim reset, right rudder on takeoff.
Same here too.
I did the flight from last week this morning because I missed it. And then I forgot to redo it during the week, so I just popped up in a TBM and did it in like 30 minutes.
That works.
Did you see anything?
I got up to 20,000 feet, so I saw the tip of Denali.
Okay.
Or Denali. Whatever.
Well, just let you know, I will be there next week, but the 2 weeks after that I will not be joining the travel.
Copy.
But yeah,
Roger that.
But I will try to catch up with the flights, with the legs later solo.
Okay.
Wow,
Looks like
Denali's
everyone's off the
actually
ground.
clear 2 weeks in a row. I'm amazed.
Is everyone on live weather? Or just clear
Mhm.
skies? Oh.
No, I got live weather. Looks nice. About like last week.
$13,000 to climb.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Dreadnought. What's up, man?
What's up, y'all?
How you doing?
It's been working like crazy.
Heard that? Just took off. If you were planning to join us.
Where you guys flying?
Been over Denali.
Yeah.
You mean Mount McKinley?
No, no,
I
no.
refuse.
No, no, no.
No, no, no.
Where'd you take off out of?
TP or 5 Zulu 5 Kantishna.
I don't know that one.
But come to think of it, if this goes on, we could really make a tour of all the places that have changed names in the last 8 hours or so. So we
Can
could
we
start with the Gulf of Mexico or Denmark or Gulf of America, whatever, then go to Alaska. I'm pretty sure there will be something in between as well.
I saw one posted this morning. It was like the Gulf of millions of SpaceX parts.
Mm-hmm.
Oof.
I've only ever flown as far north as Talkeetna, so maybe that'll be interesting to go see.
Weather is particularly nice this morning,
Oh yes,
so
it looks really sunny.
What type of airplanes? What speed range are you flying?
We're all in Draco.
Dracos 130.
We're gonna try and
140.
land on top of Denali, so bring something capable.
A320 should do it.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, without a doubt.
In true flight sim fashion.
All right. Is there a twin star in here? Or an MI8?
Not an MI8, but there should be an Airbus helicopter, H225 or something. Have you guys checked out the 185? Is it any good?
Needs work like anything else. I mean, I know one guy
think
that's doing some mods on it, but
Oh, good.
I think it's pretty good for the solo aircraft right out of the gate.
But it definitely needs an autopilot, I think.
yeah, it's being like the guy that I know that's doing mods for it. He's working on an autopilot and PMS TDS integration.
Because then it would be an excellent aircraft, I think.
Mm-hmm. I wanted to fly it last week, or was it last week? But I don't know, it's got really bad bloom effect going on with the GNS 430 right now. But I think that's just that's a general bug in the sim where like certain objects just the light bloom is like a million candle power spotlight shining in your face. So kind of ruins night flying too. A lot of the night lights and things like that have really bad bloom effects and things like that.
Okay.
Especially flew into Vegas last night or like 2 nights ago, and it was just like this radioactive glow. Like it's just ungodly bad.
But that might really be the worst part of the world to try this then.
Right?
Yeah, the spear will light up your cockpit. when you're
Yeah,
a few
it's
miles away from it.
so bad. I was like, what the hell, dude?
Yeah, isn't that wild in the sim, the spear? Yeah.
Like it was fine in 2020, but yeah, I don't know what light bloom effects that they've got going on right now are just really bad.
How do you set the server you're on? I can't remember.
Settings online. Yep. And we're on West USA.
$10,000 for 20.
Yeah, I'm being a little
West
bit.
West.
Yeah, West US. Yep. I'm being overly aggressive right now on this climb.
Same. Climbing like 4,000 feet a minute
Yeah.
and accelerating.
That should make you vomit.
I don't see anybody, but that's probably my own dumb fault.
We're just
All the way to the south now.
reaching the base of the mountains.
Yeah.
And you said you took off at a 5 Zulu 5?
Heading south.
Copy. You may not be able to see us until you get up over the ridge out of that little valley that it's sitting in.
Did
Although
they
with the
change
newest
how
update,
far away you can see each other?
yep, up to 100 miles.
Damn.
I mean, you'll
Nice.
just look like a little like line in the sky because the
Um,
text
doesn't
shrinks.
scale?
No,
That's
it just
lame.
shrinks. I mean, which I'm okay with it, I guess, because I'd rather not just see a giant blob of fucking names 100 miles away, you know.
Fair.
But
And how do I turn like the aircraft identifiers on where I can like see people's names? On mine as well.
shoot. Let me see. That's where's that at? Is that in? I don't know if it's in online. I have to set down where I look. There's somewhere in there that has nameplates.
I have a key on my keyboard toggle to toggle nameplates.
Yeah, I just can't remember what it's called and where it's located at in the settings menu.
I'll just look in controls for it.
It might be under labels, maybe? Like traffic labels or something like that. Look under search for traffic, and I think that's where it's at. I don't know that it's under multiplayer labels. I think it's under traffic nameplates or labels or something like that, if I remember right.
Good day, everyone. I had to wait for the update to download. I'm catching up.
No worries.
No worries.
Yeah,
Just
I'm
about.
trying to load in, but it does that, you know, zooming in on the area and then nothing happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm restarting the sim.
Copy.
It didn't even want to exit the sim. It locked up at the like quit
Hmm.
button. We'll see if it works.
Yeah, typically I'll do the update, let it load to the menu, then I'll quit back to the desktop and then restart the sim. It's usually how I do it, because I don't know, it just never seems to act right when you update and then just go right to a flight.
No.
Wolf, you're gonna
Alright.
try landing on top of Denali?
I gotta kind of inspect and see what we got up here. I know I did a long time ago, but the terrain
you could
was
get-
a little bit more forgiving in 2020 than it is here.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
you can get right there on that like lower section. Seems like
Yeah, that
maybe.
little kind of
Little
like
shelf?
saddleback right there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I was gonna say I don't think you're gonna be landing on the summit, but
But I mean, that's
Well,
pretty.
Yeah,
close.
there's a good spot right here.
yeah, that saddleback there on the, what would that be? That'd be like on the east or west side of the mountain. Yeah, I don't think.
I mean,
don't
you might.
think there-
I'm gonna try the very tippy top, but
Go for it.
Well, there is kind of a ridge line right at the top you might be able to land on, but man, it's gonna be tough.
good.
Shift Z for slew mode.
Yeah, that's true. Alright. Let me see here.
Man,
That didn't work out too well.
Grinding off that snow.
Yeah, if you're approaching from the east, I could see it being a little bit problematic.
Yep, that's not gonna work. Nope.
You're like, nah.
Not
Nah.
possible. But this little saddle, I would recommend doing.
Yeah,
That.
I'll go for the saddle on the backside, I guess. Fair enough.
Come on, slow down. Oh, nose over.
Winds are out of the east at 19 knots.
Yeah.
By the way, for those of you who are still running 2020 in parallel, the Coronado planes all got updates today.
Oh, that's nice. Maybe they'll push some updates for 24. They finally with this latest update, they kind of show like there's a bunch of the famous flyers and local legends and stuff that are in there, but they're basically said that they haven't been updated for 2024 yet.
I got it.
Nice landing.
Did you get on top of the summit? Dang.
Pretty close to it.
Which way did you
Pretty
come
sure
in?
I cracked my fuselage in half. Came in from the east.
Dang, with the sun.
As long as you can walk out
Right.
lane.
But at some point you need to get off the mountain again.
He needs someone else to land. Pick him up.
I'm out walking around.
I see you.
I'm gonna try and get in there where Tom's at, I think.
Oh, stay. Nope, I'm over.
it's a challenge with the snow not to nose over. Was just
Right.
breaking stuff.
I mean, would you have if you had skis?
Just hit the beta right as you land.
Yep.
The spot where I'm standing, if you come in from the south, you should be able to hit it.
It's so
No,
hard to judge
Not gonna.
where everything's even at.
Yeah.
Well, no. Down the hill I go.
There you go, Wolf.
Yeah.
Picture perfect. 10 for 10.
I was like, I don't have any depth perception.
That's the problem. Depth perception is.
It's like, this is gonna be bad.
Yeah.
Alright, let me see here. Controls, keyboard. Where's it under?
It's a good looking airplane.
General. Flight interface.
It was West USA, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So for the nameplates, it's actually, if you go under general settings, flight interface, show traffic nameplates, is what it's called.
Got it. I just don't see anybody in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't see you off there.
I'm pointed at the big tall mountain.
Yeah.
Do you have all players on?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's the other thing
Yeah.
you have to do with it, but
Where's
I guess
that?
you can. Well, you have to back out all the way to the main menu, unfortunately, to do it. It's dumb.
If you're on live time, not just live weather, it'll automatically select you to only live players.
The update should have fixed that because I'm on live and
Oh, okay.
yeah, I'm on live and it stays on all players now.
Oh, okay. Cool. Lots of updates.
Yeah, it stays on all players for me too.
There's always
Yeah, I
like
just
that
set it
idea
to
of
live.
setting.
I think you have to make sure you at least set it though initially. I think that's the. Cause. Oh, well, I see. No, I see visual darkness down there.
Yep.
I've got him at 27 miles out.
Oh, you
Sounds
see me?
about correct.
But no dread.
Okay, I'll just back out now. Keep it simple.
Copy.
And then I have to set live here.
So yeah, if you go up to the way I usually set that up, which is when you go to the world map,
Okay.
is up in that top right corner where you set the flight conditions.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I click on that, and what I do is how I got mine set up is I do for the weather, I set it on custom, and then you can set it to live once you're into the sim. Like, I don't know how much of this is fixed, but whatever. So I set it to custom, and then I do all players, and then I just turn the rest of the air traffic off. That's how I have mine
Change,
set up.
change the time of day too. That way it won't pop you back to live when it's loading in. I've had that happen. And then you can set everything back to live once you're in.
Yeah, it's a stupid bug. I don't know.
Sorry,
Really
that
dumb.
confused me a bit. So I have weather and time set to live, air traffic is off, and multiplayer set to all players.
Yeah, you can do that. I don't know. Like I don't, because what would happen before is when I had weather set to live or time set to live, it would always kick the players back to all live players. So I just set it to like custom, And then
Okay.
once I actually loaded into the sim, then I would set it alive, and that it didn't ever seem to kick it back out. But like whenever I used to do it at the menu, whenever I'd load into sim, it would switch that over to live players, and then I'd have to adjust the time back like a minute, and then people would show up. It was really weird. So I don't know if that's been fixed in the recent update or not, but that's just the easiest way to approach it for
Okay.
how I lived as it in theory. So
Perspective. I mean, that means you should have different settings depending on whether you choose this setting, or several variables depending on whether you choose the setting in the menu or during the flight. which
yeah, no,
doesn't make-
I agree.
It
It's
doesn't make any sense at all. I
no,
mean,
it's dumb. I think it's part of it's how they've got like this 24-hour historical weather and things like that set up, and all other weird shit. So oops. Excuse me.
I will say Denali looks so much better in 2024.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it does. I mean, a big part of that too is
Definitely.
they do that like displacement mapping and stuff, and they add all the extra little like visual details
Yep.
up close. You know.
Yep.
With the new auto FPS update, you can set your TLOD up to like 900 now.
Oh, really?
Really?
Wow.
Does it work?
Yeah, I'm on 500 right now, and it looks pretty spectacular.
what kind of machine are you running?
I got a 4070 Super. I couldn't have done it with my 3070.
Right.
Well, I could have for a minute, and then had to restart everything.
Oh, that was interesting. Stuck in beta going downhill.
No, not like that.
No, not like that.
Wonder how long it would take.
I started using. Go ahead.
I wonder how long it would take to climb Denali on foot in the sim.
I'm sure somebody's
With eat mode or without?
tried.
There's somebody on YouTube walking around the whole world in the sim.
Really?
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
But I thought you were limited to the distance that you could put between you and the aircraft.
No, I think they lifted that because somebody walked. I think somebody walked a pretty significant distance, like hundreds of miles.
I mean, it's cool if you think about it. If the sim is up to that, and if the graphics is okay, that's awesome.
I want to say Silky wanted to try and like walk the the Appalachian Trail or something like that. I don't know, but if she thinks she's like, yeah, it's not really like it's not really well represented because obviously there's a lot of tree cover and stuff like that, so you can't really do it. But
Yeah, if it was better represented, it'd be a lot more fun, I think.
mm-hmm. All right. Well,
I got a new tablet and I started running SimFly Pad and SimFly Linker, so it's pretty cool to be able to pop out these G3X panels.
nice. All right, I get rolling here.
Gotta say though, even in 2020, this still looks pretty awesome.
Have a visual on your Dread.
Sweet.
Interesting takeoff.
That was just an idle roll.
I slid in position here, on the landing.
There you go.
My plane is a bit too large for this ridge.
Yeah, you're floating in the air for me.
Oh, nice.
Oh, what the hell? Oh. You ever look around too
Yeah.
fast to see the inside of your own skull?
Yeah, 8 is basically crawling around in the snow for me. Knee deep.
Visual, you're walking on top of you're walking on air, my friend.
So weird, because Beaver is looking fine for me.
Yeah, you're also looking fine for me, and 8 also is the middle of the snow.
Interesting. Everyone else is floating for me, so.
Yeah, when I looked outside, you were like chest deep in snow.
What's more realistic? Chest deep in snow
Right.
or floating on air?
Right.
Is my plane
I
on
thought it's all frozen.
or is it also waist deep?
Right. The glaciers look nice from up here.
They do.
Alright, I finally see y'all down there.
Copy. Start making my way back down to normal altitudes here.
Because I imagine you're landing on the uphill.
Yeah, there was a kind of a saddleback area to the east. Or no, that'd be to the west. Sorry. That a bunch of us landed in.
I took off the parking brake without braking with my pedals.
Went for a little bit of a ride.
Yeah. Oh no.
Alright, I'm turning base.
Okay.
Base to final.
Is anybody else getting the black lines from the little menu buttons on your flight screen every now and then? Like fading off or carrying on to the next screen?
No, not for me.
Oh.
Yeah, it's just like the top of the escape back buttons and stuff when you go into the pause menu. Come back in. It's weird. I have to go into like the control settings and then back all the way out of that, and then they go away. But
Yeah,
Weird.
no, I don't have anything like that.
Oh, I made it.
Not that I've noticed anyway.
Okay. Nice. I think everyone's here on top. We should keep moving. Yeah.
Yep. Few of us
Yep.
are already.
All right.
Yeah, the second waypoint didn't load in correctly for me. Weird.
I'm gonna have to get a picture of us all standing by the airplanes and I'll send it to Mike.
There you go.
I posted a photo on Discord.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, why is that? That's so
How do you,
weird.
how do you get out of your airplane?
Shift C. Or
Shift
click
C.
on the door handle.
Yeah, either or.
Oh, my little PlayStation controller works.
Yeah, that's the easiest way to, I think, interact with or get in. Do your walk around stuff like that. Use a controller.
spacebar to run.
Or right trigger.
That too.
Oh yeah, it does change the size of the name tags.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I could change like the color of the text though.
Yeah.
Come on,
I was
Flo.
hoping that, yeah, I was hoping that we'd have flow by now, but I don't know.
There was a mod for the 2020 that you could change the font and the colors and the size and everything.
Yeah, I know there was like freeware stuff for that.
I had mine like dark green and bold, and it was nice. It wasn't too intrusive.
Yeah. You could do all that through Flow too, which was really nice. But
Yeah.
what I really liked about Flow is that you could bind a bunch of menu options and stuff through that, which so you didn't have to back out of this, out of your flight. You could just do it on the fly, which was really nice.
Yeah, that was great. Are they even working on it?
I have to assume they are, but I don't know. There's a lot of how things are rendered and whatnot in the sim are completely different than they were in 2020. So
Where are you guys headed to now?
down this glacier here to the south, and then a lot of it's just kind of custom waypoints. Looks like Squentna is along the route. Alpha Sierra Whiskey, or Papa Alpha Sierra Whiskey, but that's like in 2 waypoints.
Or you could, like, along the way, there's Nugget Bench, 33 AK. Between here and Squentna. I'm just passing Nugget Bench, or I will be in a minute.
It says that Flow is currently in development for
Yeah.
a native version.
I don't know, those guys over at 42, they'll do something and then they end up pissing everybody off and everybody gets up in arms with them again. And
Isn't that every developer though? Just about.
yeah, I mean, a lot of them.
Except for one.
Yeah, they don't have the best PR.
No, they don't.
I mean, they tried so hard recently in our server, but I think they missed
Yeah.
a little bit.
Yeah, there is that one person who screws it up every time.
Hopefully, I'll get to
Oh,
do some flying up in this area in a couple weeks. We're going back up to Alaska for the Valdez fly-in,
Nice.
but we're gonna come do. Hopefully, if the weather's good, come do some flying up here before we go down there.
Try and land on the peak while you're there.
And I'll have to have him get a turbo installed on the 182 before we.
Yeah.
Everybody's got an RV4 and a Super Cub, but there's going to be 3 of us. So he and 3 other buddies all own a 182 together. So, it's like anytime somebody goes and visits Alaska, they pull out the 182 and just take everybody flying.
Nice.
Jealous.
Hey, you ought to try and make it up to Pinedale this summer to check out the Stoll competition.
I'll be there.
In Pinedale, it's usually like the 3rd weekend in August. Pinedale, Wyoming.
Oh.
I'm going to fly in for that.
Are you? Well, I'll see you there, man.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, send me your contact info sooner than later, and we'll make sure we connect.
Yeah, for sure, man. This will be my 3rd year going this year.
Oh, nice. I've
Yeah,
been up there, but
it's
never
only
for
like
the
a
event.
4-hour. Oh, really? Yeah, it's
Wow.
pretty nice up there, man.
I'll probably be living in Minnesota in August, so it won't be a 4-hour drive, but I will
Oh,
be
that's
coming back. I'll be coming back for a wedding in August, so maybe we work that into the plan.
When are you moving?
The plan's end of April, unless I get accepted into the CDL program at Slick, then I probably will be moving end of June.
Gotcha. Okay. The maintenance on the airplane should be done today or tomorrow. I found a leak in the gasculator, but we got to do some flying before you get out of here.
Definitely.
Are you here in the Salt Lake area too?
Yeah, I live in Eagle Mountain.
Oh shoot, I work for the city down there, man.
No kidding.
Small world.
It is,
Yeah,
man. Yeah, I do all the fleet maintenance and facility maintenance for the city.
Oh, no kidding. Yeah, I fly out of UT9, the West Desert Air Park.
Oh yeah, yep. Yeah, if you ever see anybody in the roundabout raising the flags or bringing them down, that's me.
That's pretty wild. Small world.
Very small. I used to live out there, and then I moved up to Sandy, but I still work out there. It's a long drive.
Yeah, I mean, we'll have to grab lunch or go give you the tour of the air park sometime.
Yeah, I'd love that, man.
I'll shoot you a message now.
Sure you're ready for Midwest winters, 8?
No, I am not. Everyone keeps asking me that. Double negative digits is gross.
It
But-
is gross, dude.
But being cold with the loved one is better than being warm alone.
That's
that's-
true.
Aww.
Depends on how cold it is.
Is that what she told you to say?
No, that's what who was I talking to? I don't know. Someone said that to me, and I was like, all right, you're right.
I lived in Nebraska for 1 year, and I sort of assumed I was in Siberia.
Yeah.
I
Nebraska
never
is-
knew what cold was till I went to the Midwest. I had no idea people lived like that. It's another
And the
world.
humidity too.
I went to
Oh,
work one morning.
Humidity is awful when it's cold.
I went to work one morning and my car said negative 44, and I thought the little sensor was broken, so I looked it up on my phone,
That's
and it was like negative 42 feels like negative 49 because it was windy.
Yep.
So I called my boss and said, "Hey, I'm not coming into work today." And he's like, "Why would you come into work today?" I was like, "Cause it's Tuesday." He goes, "Oh, if it's below like negative 20, nobody ever comes in."
That's funny.
Thanks for
Are
the
you
pro
talking
tips.
Celsius or Fahrenheit? I'm getting confused here.
Fahrenheit.
Yeah.
Sounds bad no matter what, but
It's like,
At some point, they match, right? Way down there.
minus 40,
Minus 40, they're the same, right?
right?
So it was right about there.
nice.
Yeah, no thank you. I can do the cold out here in this dry air, but it's no fun. Like 20 in Texas felt like it was like -5 here in Utah.
Yeah, it's pretty dry here for the most part.
I lived in the north of Sweden for 1 year, and we had minus 40 Celsius too. So it was cold.
I'd say so.
Yeah. But it's like the winters there were like constantly cold, so it
Yeah.
didn't feel as cold as it does like in
because
the
at some point you
middle
remember
or southern
whatever.
part. Yeah,
At
it's
some
like
point you didn't feel anything anymore.
exactly. Because like in the like middle part of Sweden also it's like you have one day that's cold and one day that's like around 0 Celsius. Then it feels like super cold.
Yeah, it's pretty pretty mild this year. I mean, it got cold, but we didn't really get much of any snow this year. It's gonna be a rough year, I think. What the flight director is doing? Oh wait. Oh, it's like, where am I even going here?
It's like all of a sudden every part of the scenery reloaded, and now all my snow is gone.
Huh.
The winter ended.
Winter ended. Yeah. Yeah, it'll hit that next METAR, and then everything
Yeah.
goes, nope.
No snow.
Yeah.
No. Oh, now the snow is back again.
All wrong.
Yeah, I've had the weather switch the temperature on me just mid-flight before. Everything's green, and then it goes down to 5 degrees, and everything's snowy.
Yeah, that's real fun when, depending on if you're in autopilot.
Have you ever been in to Milford Sound in New Zealand in the USM?
I trying to think if I see. I flew around Queenstown. I think I went over to Milford, but the problem is, of course, I haven't been down there with this latest update, so I don't know. But when the sim first came out, it was running really old data, so it was before any of the world updates or like you could tell that it was basically they're like, oh hey, they had branched off of 2020 and started developing 2024, and New Zealand hadn't gotten any world updates or anything yet, so like there were really bad like splotchy patches of terrain and stuff around Queenstown and things like that.
Yeah, I was wondering because it happened to me several times when I flew in there in 2020 that it would be 18 degrees centigrade and still I would have snow on the ground.
Oh yeah, New
It's the
Zealand in
only-
general was really weird like that. Like all year round you'd go in there and it's like all snow and you're like, why?
Yeah. It's the only place that I know this happened, that it was really double-digit temperatures outside and still you would see snow.
Yeah, that was a bug for a long time, and I don't remember if it ever got fixed or not in 2020.
Are we going to do a full stop at the next waypoint?
Yeah, it's going to. I mean, we've spent a bunch of time on top of Denali.
Yeah,
and
so
the
we might
full
as well.
flight plan is 250 nautical miles. So
Yeah.
What would be the next waypoint for you? Papa, Alpha, Sierra, Whiskey?
yeah,
Yep,
Squint.
that's correct.
I already passed that one. So, but I'm not slow. Yeah, but I'm slower than you anyway, so I'll just keep on going. And if you want to take a break, go for it. We might even arrive at the same time.
Yeah, we
If
definitely
you
were
hurry.
on top of the mountain for quite a while, so.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah,
probably
it-
stop just for a minute to go to the bathroom real quick, get some more coffee.
I'm
Okay.
trying to fly as slow as I can, and it's like my nose is basically 45 degrees upwards. It's like please some speed. Dragging my tail across the land.
What's the next stopping point?
Papa Alpha Sierra Whiskey, Squetna.
I don't know why I have such difficulty binding like the autopilot, like heading bug and altitude select to controls on my throttle. Like they don't work.
Yeah.
Always fun.
Game. Gotta gamify it somehow.
Looking for the airport.
Actually quite easy to see when I flew over it.
Good scouting.
All right, I don't need to stop now. I found an old beer bottle rolling around in the plane.
No details, please.
Yeah, I got the wine bottle in my plane.
Yeah, I've never fit in either one of those. I had to go with the wide mouth Gatorade.
Let's see. Can't tell if it's kind of in the middle of this kind of fork in the river, or
Yeah.
if it's off on the other side. I can't tell yet.
It's on the other
guess
side.
It's on the other side. Gotcha.
It's so nice to actually like see name tags in the horizon.
Yeah. Yep.
Say Dog Avocado and Rocket Man.
Yeah, I can just barely make them out because they're getting
Yeah.
kind of bright over there still, so it's kind of hard to. Okay, it looks like it might be. Yes, we're in
I
some
bet those
trees
guys
here.
are at Anchorage,
It could be, yeah. That would make sense.
Yeah.
and that's the direction of it.
There's the actual landing strip.
I see it here. It's kind of. There's a strip right here in the middle of the trees. Looking 6-knot crosswind, possibly. So wind's gonna be blowing out of the northeast. It looks like. I think I might come in from the river side because it's not, doesn't seem like it's that bad, so
Oh, there.
yeah. That's funny to see a paved runway out here.
In the middle of nowhere.
Right.
At least saw a blinking light. Oh, there. Yeah.
Overhead left down one.
Is follow this river around and come right in.
Are you a Cirrus pilot? Alright, I'm left base to final for the north runway.
Copy. Visual.
Ooh. I had a gust pushing me off.
Alright, watch out. Kitty cat. You're in the way.
I'm gonna
Cat on the
taxi
runway.
back taxi on the west side.
Clear.
Cross over to parking.
What are you doing?
Of course, the apron's all screwed up. It's just like, you know, typical.
It's not supposed to be easy.
Clearly active.
Copy. Oh. Been running fuel out of the left tank for the whole this whole time. Whoops.
Why use trim when you can
Right,
use
yeah.
the tank balance?
Right, yeah, for sure.
I thought it was supposed to be fixed.
I don't know
But,
if it is or not.
they
I
haven't
don't think it
updated.
is.
They haven't pushed the update for the Draco. They pushed the update for the Sim now.
Okay. Yeah, it's definitely not fixed on my side.
Yeah. This apron's kind of hilly.
Hey, there's a vision jet here.
Hey, is everyone on the ground that wants to be?
I am.
Copy.
Yep.
Okay. Back at 17.
Copy.
Good.
Get everybody over here and take a picture.
Oh yeah.
Just refueling.
You're parked in another airplane.
Am I? That doesn't look like one on my screen, but I can move.
Yeah, I just say pull forward a little bit.
Okay.
Keep going a little bit more. Another 10 feet. There you go. Now it just looks like you got pushed back.
I have synthetic vision on my G3X while I'm walking around. I can see what's in front of me.
Nice.
Sweet. Sweet. I think I got some good screenshots.
some reason my controls have changed.
Like everything's rearranged.
It's like some stuff is like the parking brake binding is no longer there, and instead it was like spoilers.
Oh, that's weird.
I have no idea.
How do you adjust the fuel now? Got the whole EFB thing.
Yeah, you gotta go into the EFB, and then at the bottom you've got the little icons there. You click on the aircraft icon,
Okay.
and then you'll have the flight performance checklist and aircraft information. You click on flight performance, and then click on mass and balance,
Okay, and then fuel in here.
and then set your fuel quantity in there, and then load an aircraft. Yeah, they need to change that because it's too many steps to get to fuel.
You
have
you
to
can
get
buy
it or click it in the top menu or
keys
something.
for it.
Oh, gotcha.
We have Control F bound to add fuel.
Gotcha. Oh shit. All right. I guess it is that time, isn't it? Is everybody back?
I'm back.
Yep.
Get my head tracking back on here. All right.
Yeah, I've deleted so many weird bindings. Like
Yeah,
I never used G limiter,
right. Yeah,
and suddenly it's one of the bindings.
it's
You flying a
ridiculous.
Hornet?
No, it's for twin propeller. Like my twin propeller settings. Why would I G limiter?
That's weird.
Yeah, it's suddenly like appear. I was wondering why my parking brake didn't engage with my button, and yeah, that's the reason. It changed to G limiter.
Alright.
Oh my gosh, I've been flying in low idle this whole time. Whoa.
Gotta save the fuel.
Whoa! What is going on? Wow, that was weird. Got all sorts out of whack there.
I got stuck in the ground for a while.
Let's see here. All right. We can. Yeah, okay. Looks better.
What's the next rough waypoint?
Beluga Lake.
So it looks like the closest. It looks like there's a airway fix close to that. Trying to see what the hell it is.
There's one at Beluga Lake, Victor Papa 129er.
Victor Papa 129er. Roger.
I'll look that up.
Let's see what our safe altitude here is. Lots of red between here and.
Yeah, tell me, because Little Nav Maps doesn't tell me elevation of anything anymore.
Well, let's see. One sec. So.
The flight plan, it doesn't do like the elevation profile anymore. It's just flat.
That's weird.
That sounds annoying.
Go hide.
Looks like 2,000, 2,500 is a good one till Beluga Lake, and then probably have to climb up.
Yeah, let me take a look at the VFR, VFR sectionals here. Okay, so there's Beluga Lake. I mean, technically the sector altitude for where we're at right now is 6,200 feet, but I think that's to clear that range off to the east of us. Or no, that'd be the western range there. And then after that, sector altitude. Yeah. Probably 9,000, but that says 1380. That doesn't seem right.
Yeah, I'm seeing like 9,000 elevation after Beluga.
Yeah, I'm just trying to kind
For
of.
terrain.
I'm just looking at my Navigraph charts here to kind of see what's going on here. Yeah, I mean the sector altitudes go all the way up to like 13.8, but I don't think we're not gonna be crossing over that area, so.
It's quite hilly here. Let me tell you.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna climb a little bit more, just. 3,500. I know I'm gonna have to go higher than that, but
Off to your left, you have Beluga Mountain, a height of 3,690 feet.
yep. Visual just just went
Yeah,
in.
yeah. I don't know. It's
I
like
saw that.
my power to the engines is like, nope.
Just I watched just spin in. It's like, well,
Yeah. Let's see. I got no idea. It's probably some weird binding still that I haven't found.
found a place to touch and go.
Yeah, there's a couple general aviation on the very button.
Gotcha. There we go. $3,500 ain't gonna do it. So we're gonna keep going. Wish that condition cutoff notification wasn't there. That's annoying. Keep climbing.
Hello, Blue Lake.
Someone said 9,000 feet is a safe altitude.
I mean, I'm going through 6,500 now, and I'm still not. I'm still seeing conflict on the terrain map here, so yeah, you probably have to go at least that far.
Yeah, the topo on Navigraph says 9,000 altitude as far as the terrain goes. So above 9,000, probably 95 or 10.
Sounds good.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I'll wait to clear this mountain before I go heat up some pie. Otherwise, I might die.
Yeah, I think I just cleared conflict at like 9,600 feet. Well, actually, no. I'm at 9,800. That's gonna be close, probably.
I'm at 10,000, so
Yeah, you should be fine then. Gonna be close. Yeah, I'll make it.
This is really not a part of the world where you want to crash. There's rocks
no.
everywhere.
No.
Yeah.
And it's cold. Probably the wildlife here is not nice either.
No.
The Charmin Bear's from that area, isn't it?
Lots of grizzlies.
On the plus side, most likely no snakes.
Sandbar.
That was a big sandbar.
Big enough.
I'm rushing ahead because I need to leave in a bit.
Yeah, same with me. I'm 20 miles out from the destination.
Is there a final destination airport ID?
Tango Papa Oscar. Looks like Port Ellsworth.
Yep, TPO.
Got it. Terrain's pretty wild.
Mm-hmm.
It gets better.
Yeah, it's quite textured. Pretty nice eye candy, I must say.
I can't imagine flying a single engine airplane around here all the time. It would just scare the hell out of me.
Definitely.
I mean, unless you got floats, none of this looks like a fun place to land.
No.
Right.
I would even opt for skis at this point.
I'm closing in on the landing strip. Gotta dive below them clouds to actually see it.
I'm also descending towards the lake.
8, what's your indicated airspeed?
Might have passed him. Not sure where he's at.
Mine is 360 knots.
Yeah, well.
What were you flying again?
XF-11, the Hughes plane.
Okay.
How do you like it?
Classic
it's
bush
fun.
plane.
It's your
Yeah,
classic
exactly.
bush-
Pretty powerful, eh?
Yeah, it's hard to fly slow.
Is that the one with the contra-rotating propellers on it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And it's so big when you like land next to some kind of commercial jet and you think, oh, those are a large plane, and then you realize that you're just as big.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that in one of the other flights, I parked a Cessna under one of that XF-11s. And
Yeah,
it fit comfortably.
yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah, it's got good brakes and touchdown squeals on the asphalt sounds pretty nice.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm coming in hot. Let's see if I manage to not die. Well, this is a plane that is supposed to crash. It flew once in real life. Once.
But not built by Elon Musk, I presume.
Hmm.
Almost. There are some similarities.
Howard Hughes has a penchant for flying airplanes one time, right?
Yeah.
It's one of those Howard Hughes things. Ah, that one is it. It's that one. Yeah, I remember the movie.
Yeah,
In the Aviator.
Yeah,
exactly.
that's the one. Okay. Looks a bit like a P-38, but
Yeah.
on steroids.
Pretty much. That's basically what it is. It's like the 38, but with way too large engines. It's the largest piston, I think, was ever created. With contra-rotating propellers and everything.
Imagine to build such a marvel just on the cusp of the jet age. So you've done all the work, and then
Yep.
somebody comes up with a jet engine and says, "Yeah, nice try. This is how
Yep.
we're gonna do it in the future."
Yep. And crashing into a residential area isn't
Okay, that didn't
really
help.
good. No, that doesn't
Didn't he
help.
hit a hotel or something?
Yeah, he was supposed to fly for like 20 minutes, I think. But he basically, on his own, he fueled it for like 3 times that flight time and continued flying despite getting called back to the landing strip. Because it was leaking oil from the start and stuff like that. Because it wasn't made to fly more than 20 minutes.
There was an airplane that raced at the Reno Air Races that had counter-rotating props like that. I can't remember which one it was, but it looked neat.
Yeah. See ya, guys. I have to leave.
Take it easy.
Have a good one.
Take care.
Okay, see you.
Great
Okay.
flying.
Same.
Okay, I'm on final. There's actually 2 runways, it seems. Parallel. Not sure which one is the right one.
You guys flown the DC-6 much?
Have not.
No.
That thing's pretty fun. Haven't tried it in 2024 yet.
I don't know if it. Yeah, I don't know. Mostly been sticking to the small stuff in 2024 right now, for the most part. But this area looks nice.
Yeah, is that a
Uh-huh.
is that a blue ass lake?
Is it a blue ass lake? I don't know. Everything's frozen here.
Look at
Not
it,
summer.
2020. In 2020 was mostly free.
It's like a blue ass
I'm
lake.
on the ground. It was fun flying with you. See you next week.
All right,
Hey,
take it easy, Wayland.
Appreciate
Yeah.
you, Wayland.
You too.
Take care.
See you next
Have a good
week.
one.
And
It is Turquoise Lake, so
Well, shit.
Didn't we not come across a blue ass lake in the 2021 flight? I think there was.
That could very well be.
I think so. Where it would be, but it seemed to be ringing a bell.
I think it's in the Andes of where we were.
It could be
Maybe.
too.
I just posted the lake in the Expeditioners Club.
Yeah, there's quite a color to that lake, isn't there? Wow.
Everybody disappeared. Nope, I'm just flying too fast.
That will happen.
I'm indicating about 150.
Got it.
Yeah, I flew slower because you were in back, and then I'm speeding up again.
Yeah, 2 runways to choose from at our destination.
Yeah, one of
Boy.
them, a different airport. Like the one on the north is Port Ellsworth, and then the other one is like Wilder or something like that. But they're like, they have 2 iCows there, as in like 2 different airports.
Weird.
Yeah.
Yep.
I found a bug in the Garmin. It's burning 57 gallons per hour, which is
A lot.
Yep. I'm at like 70% on the torque and a descent, so I know there's no way I'm burning that much.
Come on. Pitch up.
So does the both fuel selector not work?
It does
No.
not.
So that just pulls from the left?
Whichever one you got
Yeah.
selected, yeah.
Yeah, left is left, both is left, and then right is right.
Gotcha.
Until the update. Whenever that happens.
Just happened to look down and see I was burning everything out of the left. Because I didn't set a 30-minute timer like an idiot. Try to avoid making bad habits in the sim that I'm going to transfer over to a real airplane at some point.
Yeah. Good idea.
Oh, pro tip, don't click the wing fuel empty lights.
Oh yeah, it just refuels you. Yep, I forgot about that.
Yeah, just emptied the wing tanks, and now all I'm running on is the gear legs.
Yeah, that's if you want to do stole.
Oh, like competition
Oh.
fuel. Well, at least I'm let's see, 7 miles out, so I'm gonna live. But that was wild.
They won't let the Draco compete in the stall competitions.
Really?
I like the E-Stol.
Yeah.
Yeah, the E-stall.
That's a bummer. Like, why
No
not,
turbo props.
Why not just have a turbine class
Yeah, exactly.
and then get a porter?
Well, they
and
have.
cool stuff.
Well, they have in the real life ones. They have an unlimited class that you can just bring whatever you want, and they won't do that for the E-stall.
That's fucking lame.
Yeah, it's lame.
Dread, get on that. You know some people, don't you?
Yeah, I know a guy that knows a guy that knows a guy.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm going to see Tom Flannery at. He'll be at Sun and Fun. I'll be there in a couple weeks.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm going to be running the Stol demo at Sun and Fun. That should be cool.
Yeah.
And I bought a Starlink Mini and a carrying case and a bunch of access points. We're going to do it up
Sweet.
because the cell coverage there is so bad. We're going to try to get real-time updates pushed to the public and to pilots from the strip.
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Wish I was going.
Yeah. What's that?
I was hoping to go this year, but it's not gonna work out. Next year. Next year I'll be closer to all that.
Next year you should. We'll figure it out. Maybe you should fly with me.
I would.
I'm gonna fly my airplane next year.
I wouldn't complain, and I wouldn't argue.
Yeah, I bought a gun case with the pick apart foam.
Yeah.
For all of the network gear, which I think is gonna work out pretty well.
Yeah.
It's not one of the it's not like a Pelican case gun case just because I didn't want to carry the weight. I just want something to protect the gear inside the foam.
That makes sense.
All right, which one were we landing on?
It's the one to the north. So right, it's the one closer to the water. I don't know.
Yeah, Nevergraph has them labeled 24 left and 24 right, like it's one airport.
Interesting. And it might be. It's just I just cut you off there, Wolf.
That's okay. I was just trying to
I
get
mean,
within
it's
flap
fast.
range. Having to do a little bit of a slip there to slow it down.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that as well.
And I'm crossing midfield overhead.
Yep.
Copy.
All right, I got the traffic, so I'm gonna turn left downwind. I'll follow in behind you guys.
Come on, slow down.
Grab that handle on your left by your left ear.
Don't slow down too much.
Oh, I could have made it
Nice.
prettier of a landing, but I wanted to roll it out. Ah,
Landing long for traffic.
Short final.
And on the backtrack.
Beaver, I don't know if you can see visual, but you're like merged perfectly with him.
What's that?
You're merged. You're sitting right where visual is sitting, so like your planes are merged together. I don't know if you can see him.
Oh, I can't even see him.
You're fine. It's just the.
Oh, I'm seeing him like 3 or 4 planes down. Well, no buildings to land on this time.
All right. We all here? Looks like it.
What a fine bunch of pilots.
Should get everybody to stand like in front of like the middle airplane or something. I'll take a screenshot. Everybody standing over there.
Get out of my plane. Which one's the middle one here?
Yeah, well, the one where the 2 guys are standing now works just fine.
Okay.
How do you kneel?
See.
Hey.
Yeah.
Like, see his approach.
Squish you guys together a little bit more. It gets right up by the prop. That'd be cool. And just kind of look my way.
Say cheese!
Jeez.
Sneeze. Chew.
Sweet.
All good?
What do you need, by the way?
C on the keyboard.
Thanks.
Yep.
Yep. Kneeling down daisies and dandelions.
Nice, got it.
Cool.
Cool.
All right, gentlemen. Well, that was a good one.
It was a good one.
Yeah.
It was an excellent one. See you all next week.
Have a good week, everybody. Yes, sir.
See you guys.
Thanks
Take it
again.
easy.
Yes.